Well, of course you do. It's your job.
Tucking in.
Oh, let me just check. Were you on? Let me check your pack. Excuse me. Touching your bum in an appropriate way. Oh no, that's your phone. Sorry, darling. Yeah, you're okay.
You can hide the phone.
I'm okay, you're okay.
Oh, it's amazing.
Oh, we are live right now. Kia ora, no mai haere mai to Taste of Auckland. I'm Monique Bradley for YourFixTV. I'm super excited to be here because I love food. And I'm here with the beautiful Colin Jeffrey. Kia ora to you.
Oh, hi. It's so great to be here.
I know, right? Now, we're on the Kenwood stand at the moment because we both love baking, right?
Love baking.
Love baking. And let me tell you, let me ask you, what was it like hosting New Zealand's hottest home baker?
Awful. Awful. It was terrible. I mean, the thing is, I would say to myself, I'm going to walk on set and not eat anything.
No,
and then once the
possible.
baking starts, you know the smell of baking?
Delicious.
And I would eat like a shovel.
Of course. Why wouldn't you? It's fabulous.
I'll tell you, it was eight episodes, and I'd have 8 suits lined up. By day 3, I couldn't fit the suit. I was eating so much. You can't help it.
Are you for real?
100%.
Oh my goodness, but it is so delicious.
I love baking.
Now I have to ask, being from an Indian family and an Indian background, I know food is a very big part of your culture, very similar to Māori culture. So I have to ask, what would be your favourite foods that you love to eat?
I'm actually Anglo-Indian, so I'm half English, half Indian.
Yes.
And I love all sorts of curries. I'm South Indian, so I like coconut curries, like seafood curries and things like that. Then I like the North Indian naans and breads and all that kind of, and the chicken tikka masalas and the hot chili things. And then when it comes to the English, I love trifle and I love ham and I'm carnivorous, so I steak and all the standards. When I modelled all over the world, I used to call my mother and say I'm on my way home, and I would come home, no one would be home, but there'd be a lamb roast in the oven, a leg of lamb with all the vegetables and everything, because that's all I wanted. I just wanted the home comforts and go to bed.
And I think that's part of the Kiwi culture. My mum's a cooking teacher, so I grew up in a kitchen. I used to pretend to be Alison Holt, and everything was about scones and baking for me. So would lamb be your favourite?
Alison Holt.
I know, I love it.
I did the cooking show. She hated it. She was, and I love Alison Holst.
I love Alison. A shout out to you, Alison. But would you say most of your happiest memories are associated with food?
Well, I think the thing about food is about romance, and it's about kindness, and it's about generosity. When you love someone, you feed them.
Yeah,
it's really
so
simple.
true.
When you don't love someone, you don't feed them. You go, you can't eat that. So I think that's what food is all about. So I knew that in the cooking show. In the baking show I did, you realise how crazy bakers are. They're all so precise.
Amazing.
There's a baker over there. She knows exactly what I mean. They are nutty.
Because it's a science. Baking is a science. As a baker myself, it is totally
It's a science, and it's not like any other kind of food where they can just sort of throw things in and say, hey, why don't we try a bit of this? Why don't we try a bit of that? If you do that in baking, it fails.
Yeah, so true. Made a lot of mistakes myself, finding a lot of good answers. So Colin, are you going to come into my kitchen and bake with me? Is the challenge on?
I'll bake with you. I won't bake against you.
Okay, cool, because I am pretty excellent.
And I love that. I'm an all-you-can-eater.
Oh, perfect. You're going to love what's in my kitchen. This week I actually made low-carb dumplings.
Really?
Oh, so good that I had a whole bunch of women in the studio and they loved them so much they were crying.
Oh, fantastic.
Are you up for that?
Well, my thing about food is I don't necessarily need it to be low carb or anything. I need food to be rich, tasty, delicious.
Tasty, the flavours.
Yeah. Full of fat, full of love. I'm in.
Excellent. So if you want to see Colin in our kitchen, send some hearts or some thumbs up or some smiley faces to this stream tonight, and we will get Colin.
Send some ideas about what she should cook for me.
Oh yeah.
And that's what we'll do. How about that?
I love that.
We'll let you decide what she cooks for me. And then you can watch the horror story of me eating it.
I love it, I love it. Look, Colin, thank you so much. What do you think of the new Kenwood range?
Kenwood is amazing. If you want a sexy kitchen, you just need a couple of accessories. Kenwood is a win, win, win all the way. I mean, look at it.
I know, beautiful.
Show off
I know, right?
with Kenwood. That should be their branding.
Now, I believe the set behind us as well, there's only 7 sets of this range in New Zealand. So if you really want to impress your friends, you need to head down to Taste of Auckland and get this set right now. One's already sold. Just saying. So you've got 6 chances left. You need,
and I'm probably going to take one because I was on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, fabulous. Oh, look, it's all going off here. We've got heaps of interviews coming up. Colin, thank you so much, as always. This was made by Jordan Rondell. Amazing. She's the caker. We're going to interview her very shortly. But look, honestly, Colin, a pleasure as always. Thank you, darling. Mwah. Mwah.
Thank you.
All right, next interview's coming up. Colin, you head down to Pete, who's behind the camera. Thank you, darling. Excellent. So we've got our next interview coming up very shortly. We're live here on the Kenwood stand at Taste of Auckland. It is super exciting because, as you guys know, I'm a total foodie. So we've actually lined up some amazing online influencers for you to meet so that you can find out what they're eating, what they're cooking. In fact, I've got my lovely friend Tracy coming up very shortly. Now, she is a professional cake maker and cake decorator, and she's going to share some tips on the amazing trends you need to know about cake decorating. But very shortly, I've got lovely Pete coming up on camera because, you know, Pete and Monique show, you know how it works. Pete Ward, put your microphone on, come and tell me what's going on. He's just behind the camera at the moment. Pete, come on over. Here he comes. Here comes Pete from the Pete and Monique show. Here he comes. Hi, darling, how are you?
Hello.
All right, now, Pete, you have been subject to all of my baking, right?
Yep.
And I've been doing a heap of low carb stuff recently.
Yep.
Are you a bit shell shocked talking to camera today?
Yep.
Perfect. What do you think of my low carb sponge cake?
Yep.
Perfect. This guy.
Okay.
No, seriously.
Seriously, actually, it was absolutely fantastic.
I know, right?
Really enjoyed it. Okay, so the cream on top really made it. And
amazing.
The chocolate,
amazing.
Sugar-free chocolate sprinkled on top.
Amazing. Shout out to Healtheries for great chocolate.
Chop. Oh, you know, boom. Really good.
So amazing.
Really
now, did you
good.
even know that my cake was low carb?
Not at all. No.
And that's the cool thing. Here's the thing, you need a blender to make it, or you need a mixer to make it properly. Yeah, come on through, come and have a look.
So I'd have to say I'm getting used to this whole thing that I'm eating cake and not feeling guilty.
That's the thing, that's about low carb.
Crazy.
But you do need a blender like this in the background to actually make it
and
really good.
Speaking of crazy, there's so many crazy people here behind the camera.
So many crazy people.
They're just like everywhere.
I want to know who's coming to Taste of Auckland this year. Because it's really cool. Pete, what are your thoughts of Taste this year?
This is really good. This is way better than last year. Even last year we topped my events, but this one's topped it again. We've had wine. We've seen Raymond Vinny.
Oh yeah.
We've hung out with him because he's cool. He's like totally on the list.
So cool.
And we've got so many cool people here.
Yeah.
And this Kenwood thing.
This stuff.
Right.
Amazing. Now I have to let you know we're not paid to say that either. We walked past and we both went,
wow.
whoa.
That's cool.
Not even kidding.
Cakes. I can't zoom the camera in because I'm not on the camera, but if you zoomed in, yeah.
That good.
Yep.
It is amazing, and I have to say I'm very competitive. I'm a caker myself, but that is actually really good. Yeah.
Do you have a hole?
What do you mean?
I don't know, it's just talking about cake hole.
Cake hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one here.
Yep.
Perfect.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay, I'm gone.
Yeah, bring in somebody else. Who shall we interview now?
Ooh, looking around the room.
Who could it be? Oh, Tracy.
Tracy's standing there.
While we're talking about cake, go and mic her up, mate. So while we're talking about cake here on the Kenwood stand, look, it's super exciting. I know you guys have been following me and wanting to know my recipes, and you want to know, what is Monique doing? Is she just doing dumplings? No, my friends. I actually grew up in a kitchen with a mum who's a cooking teacher, so I actually love baking. And that's why when I walked past the Kenwood stand, and again, not paid to say this, but when I walked past here, I went, yes, please. This is a rose gold set of appliances that you need. And I'm going to find the lowdown from my lovely cake friend. This is Tracy Brown.
Hello.
From Orewa, who has come all the way to Taste of Auckland to find out about these appliances. What are you thinking, Tracy?
Amazing!
I know, right? Okay, so as a professional cake decorator and cake maker, what do you think of them?
You cannot go wrong with a Kenwood.
I know, right?
Is it right? We're talking history here. History. I learned to bake in a Kenwood. Did you learn to bake in a Kenwood?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes, my mum had the old black and white Kenwood chef.
Yes.
And you had to wear earmuffs when you were
so loud.
Creaming your butter and sugar. You had
So
to
loud.
wear earmuffs. It was so loud. So
Okay, so tell me then, what are your favourite recipes that you're making when you're making cupcakes? Is it your standard butter sugar kind of combination with a bit of vanilla in there and some eggs?
Yeah.
Or what are
Actually,
you
for me,
thinking?
with the cupcake, it's all about the buttercream. It's
Buttercream.
all about your consistency in your buttercream.
Okay, so can you give some people some tips on making the best buttercream ever?
Making the best buttercream. Well, the first thing you have to do is make sure that your butter is at the perfect consistency and temperature.
What do you mean?
So you don't want it too melted, otherwise it can curdle and it can go really sort of yucky, and you get that off buttery taste.
And we do not want that.
So we don't want that.
Yeah.
The other thing you got to make sure is that you definitely want it 50-50. So 50% butter, 50% ice and sugar. You can't go wrong.
You cannot.
The crap out of it. Literally. That's all you need to worry about.
Use a bench top mixer like this.
And hold the bench top mixer. The amount of times it's been jumping along the bench and you're like...
Mine has sticky feet, so it will stick to my bench top.
No, good buttercream, it will still move.
I'm making it wrong.
All about the speed.
Oh,
All about the speed, baby.
fabulous.
That's speed.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Now, do you add flavours into your buttercream?
You can do, but I tend to, it depends what cupcake flavour you are wanting to achieve with that.
Yeah.
But for me, I prefer your natural, good old vanilla cupcake with your good old natural vanilla buttercream. So you just need a damn good essence and you'll be right.
Oh, look.
Yum.
Words of wisdom right there from the
Yum.
beautiful Tracy. How can people come find you and your cakes online?
All right, so I'm on Facebook at the moment, so you can find me at Tracy Brown Cake Designer NZ.
Perfect. There you go.
All right.
You've found out right now. I
Awesome.
believe we have to head away now. Thanks, Pete. Time to end up, and we're
Yes.
heading away. Thanks, guys.
All right,
See you. Bye.
bye.
All right, I think we're live still. Are we live still? Are you alive, sir?
Something's still moving.
So I'm live here at Taste of Auckland. It's Monique here for YourFixTV, and I'm live from the Kenwood stand actually. And boy, what an amazing night! And I am with online influencer and entertainer extraordinaire. This is Mr. Gary Brown. Know my height and my welcome.
Oh, thanks, Monique.
How you feeling tonight?
I'm actually really good.
Really?
What a great atmosphere. I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, this is the first time I've been to Taste, but it's a real ambience. There's music, there's
Isn't
people
it?
eating, there's people drinking. It's really fabulous, huh?
It's quite mind-blowing.
I know, yeah, it is.
So I've been here a couple of times before, and every year it just gets better and better. So I know, I said, Gary, come on down,
Come on down, yeah.
Come on down, have a look.
Drag me out.
Yeah, I did. So you've come all the way from Orewa
Oh,
to be
so
here.
far.
Is it worth it?
Of course it is.
I know, right?
Well, look at the company we've got.
I know, and you guys, of course, as well. Now, Gary, you've worked in the entertainment industry for how many years?
Gosh, since '92 I've been full-time.
By jingoes, by hoping.
What's that, 25 years?
Oh, well, we won't put a number on it.
I'm only
because it's still a
28.
time. Perfect. He started when he was 3, clearly. Gary, obviously this is a big entertainment experience.
Yeah.
You've been in this industry for a long time. What can people expect when they come through the door? What are the bits that have really stood out to you so far? I know you've only been in
a short area.
One of the tents, and you've come over here. What can people expect?
Well, actually, the ambience is really good. I mean, it's important that people walk in, they feel as if they're in a festival. The layout is really good. The lines are straight. The crowds are quite easy to see what's going on. With the food stalls are very well laid out. The bars are well laid out. I think it's important that people can actually see what's going on at a distance. And they really have done a good job here. So the ambience and the way that they technically worked it out, you actually follow it around in a triangle, which is really cool.
Ah, I like it. Yeah, good point. Yeah, it makes it easy for you.
Yeah.
Ladies, I would suggest you wear flat shoes. Just
Definitely.
saying. Because Gary's been in heels for hours and he's tired.
My Achilles are killing me.
No, that's true.
No, that's right.
All right, Gary, you're one of the only authorised people. In fact, you're the only authorised person in New Zealand
actually
to play in the world to play Austin Powers.
Yeah, in the world.
Aside from the guy who does it.
Yeah, that's right.
So, what would Austin say about today's event and about the Kenwood stand?
Well, he'd mostly something like, "It's very groovy, baby." Yeah. Now, I think this is the kind of thing, because it's a festival atmosphere, it'd be really cool. I think Austin would really enjoy this, and of course he'd then do a bit of schmoozing and get to meet people and have the old drink, and then I think the whole thing would just melt away into the evening.
I totally agree.
Do you know what I mean?
So if you're suffering from stress, get rid of it immediately. Come to Taste of Auckland. Come down here, meet the people. Go and see my mate Hugo over at Tohu Wines. Go and see everybody on every stand. Come over and see what Jordan is doing on the Kenwood stand. Really, there is so much to see and so much delicious food to try. And it's all about you guys, baby. Or as Austin would say,
it's all about you, baby.
Groovy, baby.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We've got another interview coming up just in a moment. We've got lovely socks. Hi, Gary. In the promotional industry in Australia and New Zealand, and I invited her here to Taste of Auckland. Hey, Sox!
Hi, thank you, first of all.
Oh, you're welcome. First of all, mwah, mwah, because that's what we do. Okay, firstly, Sox, this is your first time at Taste. What do you think so far?
Walking through the front gate from someone who has never been here before, unbelievable. It's bigger than what you could ever think it's going to be. There is more than what you could ever think there is going to be. You need to get down here right now.
So true, so true, so true. Okay, now you've worn heels tonight. How are you coping?
They're covered in mud, partially covered in grass, and I've been stuck at least 5 times, I would say.
Perfect, perfect. So you'd recommend people wear heels or wedges?
Heels are fine if you're drinking plenty of wine, because then you care less, I would say.
Perfect, I like your style. Excellent. Now I have to ask you a question. I know we're here at the Kenwood stand.
Yes.
Do you love baking?
I love cake, I love eating baking. Am I a baker by any means? No. Have I been motivated to bake looking at the rose gold? Yes.
And also you've watched my shows where I've been baking a lot. So, you know.
And guys, also Hearts likes to get Colin on the show because he would be fucking amazing.
I know, right? So, favourite cakes or baking growing up? Because we all have like those family favourites growing up, right?
I'm sorry, Mum, if you're watching, baking.
Oh, was it not her thing?
No, she baked a lot. I licked the bowl, but I wasn't a huge... jam drops. Jam drops. Mum, love your jam drops. Best
Perfect,
ever.
you covered yourself really well.
Saved myself, love you.
Yourself, yeah. Excellent. So what do you think is the must-see? Would it be Tohu Wines, for example, across here? Because I know we've been trying that.
Oh, look, we were in there earlier on tonight, and they have bubbles, which literally tasted just like the real deal champagne. Tohu Wines,
not even
if you
kidding.
see it anywhere, it was unbelievable. It wasn't dry, it wasn't tart, it was absolutely amazing. So.
Well, that's actually my tribal winery, so, you know, shout out to Tohu Wines,
Get
you
out.
know. I know, right? I'm tongue to Whenua, bro.
She just hoodwinked me. All right.
Kia ora to that.
It is good. Kia ora.
Well done to you. Okay, look, it's all going on here down at Taste of Auckland. We'd love you guys to come and join us. If you want to know more, you can head to their website, just Google Taste of Auckland. You can follow their Facebook page. They do different session times as well. So we'll be here till 10 o'clock tonight. You can be here over the next 4 days of the event. Find out more, come down and be fabulous, because that's what Taste of Auckland is all about. being fabulous and celebrating a love of food and great beverages.
The best people love food.
I know, right?
Guaranteed. Yeah, eat it all, drink it all, see it all.
All right, we're about to head away, so thank you guys for watching. I think we're going to do a quick stream over from our friends at Tohu Wine. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you very soon. And remember, keep watching our shows Tuesday night with Ray McVinney at 6:30 p.m. and Wednesday morning at 11 a.m. for Easy Living with Monique Bradley. Exciting times!
Turn on the notifications.
Good point. Do it. You'll love it. I'm not even kidding. All right, we're going to head away to Tohu Wines. Very good. Well, tihei mauri ora, I am here with my tangata whenua, with my people, right on the Tohu Wine stand. This is my cousin, Hugo from Tohu Wines. Kei te pihia koe tēnei rā.
Kei te pai, ho.
Oh, kia ora, kia ora.
My whanaunga.
Ai, mwah. Look, should we hungi?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That is the coolest thing ever, like not even kidding. Okay, so we are here at Taste of Auckland. I'm so proud to represent my tribe, Ngāti Rārua, who are part of Wakatu Corporation, who are part owners, or the owners of Tohu Wine. How did you get involved, cuz?
Oh, it's a long story. 12 years ago, I was living in the UK at the time, and my whanaunga, James Wheeler, who's the CEO of Tohu Wines at the time, flicked me through an email and said, bro, we've got a job. We've got a job for you. And I didn't even have any inclination to get into the wine industry.
Yeah.
And I was living in the UK, having a good time, travelling, partying, doing what a 19-year-old does. And then I went, no, this is a sign. This is a tohu.
Yeah.
This is a sign. Come back to Aotearoa, to your whānau. And then kids, mortgage, and 12 years later, in working for Tohu Wines. And this year's really important for us because it's our 20-year celebration of Tohu Wines and our 40-year celebration of Wakatoa Corporation, our owners.
Cool. So cool. Look, for me, it's very special. One of the wines was named after my uncle Magui, who was part of the Māori All Blacks. We lost him a couple of years ago, and I think, you know, to be able to honour my uncle, who was just one of the most beautiful, beautiful men in my life, to be able to do that with a wine so that his story will go on. Is that what you're finding with Tohu, that those stories are what carry the wines at the moment? Are people connecting with it in that way?
One of the most significant stories is the Magui story that we have in our organisation, and we had to get permission from the whānau to continue working with that wine under the name Magui. It was something that we didn't take lightly, and something that we talked through with the immediate family very, very carefully. They gave us the go-ahead, the blessing to continue having such an influential man and a wine named after him. We only ever make the wine if the grapes are up to the level that we require for his name to be linked to it.
So true. Now, what we have in this glass at the moment is the rewa.
Alright, that's our rewa.
Yep.
Rewa Blanc de Blanc. So Blanc de Blanc means white of white. So this is Chardonnay influenced, made the same way as champagne. However, the New Zealand version is Méthode Traditionnelle.
I love this. Now for me, it was really special when I saw it on the beach top because I have so many cousins called Rewa.
Absolutely.
Rewa McGregor, shout out to you. I know you watch our shows and our live streams. So, you know, here's your namesake right here in my hand. This is beautiful.
Absolutely.
So what's the reception been like for Tohu Wines?
Oh, look, we haven't been back to taste for a number of years, but we're here today and it's going very, very well.
So cool.
We've got some really interesting wines to show. We've got a lot more wines than we used to have. I remember 20 years ago we only had Sauvignon Blanc and 6,000 cases. That's all we had when James was the boss. And now we have 125,000 cases and 37 different wines under the Tohu Aranui Kono label.
Oh, that's incredible. Now, if you've never heard of those other brands, you need to go online and look at them. Aranui, beautiful. Kono, mussels, amazing. You know, I've met these brands through the food show and walking past them and going, wow, that's my whānau doing this. You know, you have this incredible amount of pride. Now, in the business, are there lots of whānau working on this brand?
Absolutely, yeah. When I first started, there wasn't, and we've definitely grown that. It's been a concerted effort to increase the amount of owners that are coming to work for us. It was just one of those generational things that most of our whānau that were looking to get into the business were at university. Now they've come out of university, they've gone overseas, they've come back and they're putting what they've learned back into the business. And it's awesome to have that. Talking about Kono Wines, we are launching Kono Wines March 2018. You heard it here first.
Watch this space. I'm not even kidding. Kono Wines. I know about the mussels, so this is new to me right now. I am so excited about this. So how can people find out more about Kono, about Aranui, and of course Tohu?
You can go online. We've got websites for all our brands, but the safest bet is to go to the Kono website. It's been updated. We've got a really, really cool website. You need to jump on there and find out all about our story. But it's very exciting times. We're moving ahead fast. We've got cider, we've got wine. It's just Tutu Cider. We launched that this year as well. Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, kia ora. I'm like quite blown away. Look, seriously, you'll see these brands in your supermarket. Get them and try them. I've tried them personally. You know, shout out to you guys. But seriously, really good product, great price point. It delivers. And remember too, it's not just a random wine off the shelf. You're drinking the story of my people. And I'd love for you guys to know that, and so we can keep connected. All right, Hugo, time for us to head away. Mwah.
Kia ora.
And mwah, that one. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to go and socialise, but remember, we're here at Taste of Auckland. You need to be here over the next few days. It's one of the best food and wine events in Australasia. So you know what to do. Go online, look for tickets, be here. Love you guys.
Mauri ora.
Tihei mauri ora. Nice work, Cuz.
Nice one.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Mwah.